Hello everybody, it's Ouroboros Weaver, aka DefKill here. Uh, Today I have a yaw build. It's 100% post resistance because I have a perfect mod here, and then I get the 40% from the yaw, so it's 100%. You also have 50% from every specialization, so it equals 100%. There you go. So this build here is meant to counter a lot of annoying builds, like Heartbreaker, spotter builds, getting post all the time. This is like a perfect counter for it. You're not gonna be getting post when you're trying to sneak up on somebody. You could get snipes. You can use a nemesis. You could go red with this if you want. I'm using it like this because this is the kind of like the best backpack I have. It's difficult to find y'all. Um, you can use it with Wicked and other stuff. It's up to you, really. I can swap out for the chest plate for Unbreakable, but this is how you really want to use it. I'm just using it with the rifle and the assault rifle just because the knee pads are already rifle, just to make it easy. But you could swap out the chest plate for Fenris, you know. But this is just to counter this build right here. If you watched the previous video, I used a Heartbreaker build and I showed you how good it could be. But then I told you that it's not good against post resistance build, which you're about to see right now. So let me show you the stats on this. So I'm using it with Firewall, but you can use it with anything. I have 55% crit hit chance and 134 crit hit damage, so it's pretty good for just a normal rifle build. I have some headshot damage, but it's not too much. I'm using it with concussion because it's a good talent and it's the best y'all backpack that I could use besides Wicked, but it has hazard. So this is it. He's gonna shoot me with his Heartbreaker and he's not gonna be able to kill me. All right, go ahead. He's not getting any stacks, right? So it's just him just shooting me. It's basically what it ends up being. You know, it's pretty. If you saw the previous video, he's supposed to have a bunch of armor. All right. So I'm going to med kit, and then we're gonna fight. I'll let my med kit go off, so it's not broken. Yeah. That's pretty much what it ends up being. Like he can't really do anything about it. Like he could shoot you with the shotgun. You know, he's got that charisma, he's got the his contractors and stuff, but he can't. He's not gonna benefit from any of his flatline. If people are using flatline, they're not really gonna benefit from it. Can you switch to your spotter build? Like there's no real benefit to using it because you can't be spotted, so he gets no benefit. So next he should be switching to spotter build. I'll wait for him to come back out. This is amazing for like line and wait, putting out a nemesis, sniping somebody. I'm not gonna snipe him though. Respect from us. You can use a Veni gun pretty much. You can even run this with spotter. Be an anti-spotter build. But yeah, so you seen this? It's just a normal spotter build, I guess. How people use it. Oh, alright, I ran on my thing. So yeah, he was using the vector and with flatline on it, and he was using spotter. So as soon as he got done with his first chunk of health, it's already over for him. So I know you see a lot of Kingbreaker spotter builds, be using it with Vector, but they can't do much damage because if you look at it, if he uses a Kingbreaker, he's getting the 20% amplification from the flatline, and then that extra 20% damage from the spotter, and then he's also using the laser pointer mod, so he's losing out on a lot against a target like me who he can't benefit from at all. Like, I have 100%, right? So he just loses all of it. He loses that 20% amplification on the gun, that 20% on the chest plate. He loses a mod that he can't even use, and I'm just I'm tanking it. But this is not good against metas. So if people are using like FAMAS unbreakable builds with Mana Blur, you're gonna have a hard time because I'm losing out on things, right? So I have hazard, weapon damage, and post resistance here, right? So I'm losing out on a second piece of Walker or a Coyote's mask or something, you know? Like, let's see. I'm using out on one piece Grupo here. I'm using out on a Coyotes or Walker mask here. And then I'm missing out on, let's see, a Fenris here, or Providence or Cheska, you know? You lose out on stuff by using a build like this, So you would have less damage from a normal build, but I still have a good amount of damage with this build. Like this build can compete against a normal build. You're at a slight disadvantage, very slight. You're losing 50% crit hit damage from the Grupo. You're losing 5% damage to armor from the Yaw, then 15% headshot from a Providence piece or an exotic. So you're losing out on a small portion of stuff, but you're still losing out on it. So you could compete against meta builds, but you can't really compete against, something that's too tough. All right, we'll do this one more time just to show them. I'll be using my FAMAS this time. Oh, give me a second, 1 second. All right, let's go. So as you can see, you can use it with a FAMAS. I don't have it spec'd out on my tree. I could swap out the chest plate for Fenris, and I also don't have it spec'd out on my tree, unfortunately, as you can see here. Yeah, you see. Oh, I do have it actually. But yeah, so just the only thing I'm missing out is like 5% from Fenris chest plate. But yeah, this is the build. You can use it with any talents you want. I prefer in sync. I'm a big in sync fan just because it's very good. It gives you damage that you don't have. You can use boomerang. You know, anything works. And you can still like one shot people in the head basically. You need more red for this, but you can still snipe at people with low armor. But this is the build. 3 Yaw, 1 Walker, best of slots right here. You know, I use it with 1 red. You can use it with 2 red. It's personal preference. I can switch this out for another. Oh, I don't have another one on me right now besides this one. If you would stay still. Oh. Yeah, so it does a little bit of damage. Like, if anybody's running glass cannon, you could anti-snipe them. But so you're running crit chance and crit damage on every piece that you have. I'm missing it on. I'm missing some crit chance here, so I put the mod instead. But it's a pretty nice build. You could use it with any specialization, but since I'm gonna be a frontliner, I use it with the firewall because that med kit is just way too broken. It's too good of a med kit. Everybody's running it nowadays. All right. So I'll see you in the DZ. Have fun with it.